He doesn't have a poo-poo butthole. He's very wealthy. If anything, he wipes it with dollar bills, $100 bills, and has an assistant do it for him. Maybe he has someone in his bathroom that just cleans his asshole. I'm telling you, he doesn't have a poo-poo butthole, so stop saying he has a poo-poo butthole because he doesn't have a poo-poo butthole.
Mr. Big or Aidan?
Mr. Big.
Aidan. Mr. Big.
Aidan. This is obvious. Mr. Big would have voted for Trump. You know that.
I don't even understand how that's relevant.
He's described as Trump
Yes.
in the show.
But that's before.
Oh, he was good before?
I'm not saying he was good before, but I'm saying this is all happening in the 90s.
Right.
You're just making an assumption based off what a stereotype. So aren't you doing exactly what people do to other people, where you're like, he would have voted for Trump? How do you know that?
Well, because
Now
he's
you're
described as
stereotyping
Trump.
something. No, he's described as a wealthy businessman.
3-2.
Samantha calls him Trump as saying he's a businessman, he makes a lot of money. That's what she was describing him
Trump
as.
in other ways. So we never know what business he's doing. Right?
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur. No one knows what an
Okay.
entrepreneur does.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
Trump.
please, Trump.
He also marries a woman who's 20 years old.
Trump.
Named Natasha. Sounds a lot like Melania, right? She's in Paris. Also not the U.S. Sounds a lot like Slovenia.
No, she's a model, so that's why
Okay,
she was in
just like
Paris.
Melania.
Yeah,
I think you're just drawing comparisons.
I'm drawing a kick-ass comparison.
I think
because
so
he's dating
too.
someone younger and he owns a bunch of businesses.
Do you want to be with somebody who leaves you for a 20-year-old?
Yeah, I want to be on a good roster. I want to be on a lineup with a bunch of hot women. I don't want to be another piece of turquoise wrapped around Aidan's finger.
You want Aidan, okay? Because when the apocalypse hits, Aidan knows how to put furniture together, okay? He's a handsy
Oh,
man.
you think
hands are
woodworking is gonna save you from the
It's
apocalypse?
gonna be better than
A
my
cigar.
mystery businesses.
I want to be with the guy with money during the apocalypse. I don't
Yeah,
want to
but
be a
money's
guy
not
who
gonna
whittles.
matter.
Aidan has money. He has savings. That's why he got to open a bar. He has it. It's secret. He doesn't brag about it. He's not running around doing dumb shit with his money. He is using it wisely, and that's why he can start a family later.
Wow. He's got a ponytail.
That's
Gross.
disgusting.
I will lick his
That's
ponytail
literally hate
all night
speech.
long.
Name
Saying
one
that
other
he has
guy
a
with a
ponytail?
ponytail that's hot.
My dad.
You're not gonna get a rich guy that's just gonna be with just you.
I like
what?
competition.
Yes,
Put me in the
make
ring.
me work.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
I think it's out of reverse, that you want someone all around who loves you.
I don't need like a
Unconditional.
dog following me around.
Then
you know what I
That's
mean?
why
what
would you-
Aidan was.
Yeah.
Aidan
Aidan
has
had a dog
business.
following him
He has
around.
Do you know a dog that has a business, that has a successful furniture business? I don't know a dog like that. I would love to meet a dog that has a successful furniture business.
See you
Who
later.
who
See
wore
you later
rings?
in the recession. Not recession-proof for sure.
What?
The hell?
If
People
you have
need
your
furniture all
own
the time.
business,
Yeah.
that's more recession-proof than
going out-
working for someone.
Then who's going out and buying a whittled chair that's $9,000 in a recession? No
Okay.
one. You want a guy who's just sanding wood all day?
I mean,
Yeah, that's
not
hot
the-
as hell. The
There's a
smell
lot
and the body and the sweat and the hands.
His hands.
Also,
His
the
what about his
hands!
hands? No, but what about
They're
his hands? The
callous as shit.
calluses.
Good with
I'm
his
not
hands.
gonna get finger blasted with fingers that's
callus?
been
I
like
prefer not to get
callous.
finger blasted at all, personally.
What I'm saying is you can't force love. I've tried to like people that are very nice. They're good to me. They're very cool people. But I don't like them. So what do? I have to pretend to like them my whole life because they have a dog and they know how to sand a piece of wood?
The
He's
question
great.
is not who Carrie likes. The question is who is a better person.
That's not the
Big.
bigger-
Big is a better person for Carrie because she is an asshole, and assholes deserve to be together. Aidan is too nice.
I agree with that. I
Yeah,
agree that
same.
Carrie and Big deserve to be together. I don't think that
Big
Big,
is a
is
better
okay.
choice.
I think he's
Yeah.
completely lost and tragic, as is Carrie. So maybe.
Tragic.
You ever been in a situation where you're doing the right thing and the whole time you're like, this is right, but I feel so blah. Whenever
Yeah.
you're doing wrong things, there's fire inside of you. There's excitement. They're like, ooh, I have a reason to live.
Yeah.
There's a difference between wrong things and doing something that's self-sabotaging. Like, you can go and fuck in a park and that's like hot, but you can also go and fuck someone who hates you and doesn't respect you in a park, and the
then
problem
it's
is that they
bad.
don't respect you. It's not that you're fucking in a park.
Wait, I'm sorry. Which part was the problem?
Yeah, I was gonna I was wondering where.
If someone's not
sad idiot.
respecting you, you can't just, like, that's the problem. That's not fire, that's sad. You need to go to therapy and figure it out. I bet Aidan's in therapy, and I bet he's good at it.
Yes, I bet he gives therapy. That's how good he is
so
at therapy.
hot.
Yeah.
That's so hot.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Who is going to find your clit?
Yes.
Who is going to know what is happening?
What a good point.
Mr. Big will hire his assistant to go find it, tell him exactly where the coordinates are. He's got it done. Aidan's like, let me pull out one of my measuring tools.
Yeah.
Let me figure this
Do
out.
you think Mr. Big will actually find it?
Yeah, I think he knows where it is.
That man you think knows
You can tell that
everything.
Mr. Big is hung
Intrinsically,
like a
yeah.
tuna can. He just covers all angles.
That's good.
I read an interview with the creator of the show who said they regretted that Carrie ends up with Big.
Essentially, that's God saying, I'm sorry, I made a bad guy. We all have something that we're attracted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine
is respect.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Well,
that's
congratulations.
beautiful. Thank
Sorry,
you.
not all of us can afford therapy.
I love emotionally unavailable people. And
Me
that's
too.
Big. And
It's
so
called. It's
that's
called.
who you should be with.
It's like, haven't you ever done an escape room?
Yeah.
Abusive relationships, escape room for the mind. It's fun every day.
Oh my God!
You're
so
like,
you
what are
admit
they
it's an
thinking?
abusive
I've
relationship.
never-
We need to like get you out.
Do you notice that in the show, Big always picks her up in a town car?
Yeah, because he can't drive.
In a town car. How
He's
did,
shown-
how
well, at
did,
least he's
how did
honest that he
Aidan
can't
and
drive.
Carrie travel? You never saw them travel. You know why? Because they were taking the subway. Do you want to be in
he
a
has a
town
car.
car or do you want to be in a subway?
I think Aiden has a car.
He has a pickup truck. That's different
Well,
than a
driving
car.
around New York
I
takes
wanna know if-
forever and it's embarrassing because there's traffic all the time. It takes longer than the subway.
Can Mr. Big drive? I would like to know. Probably not. And I think that's embarrassing.
I love that.
No,
I
I
love
think
that
that's
in a man.
better. I don't
You're so
want
rich
you-
you'd never learn to
yeah.
drive?
This is like, you're so rich you never learned to wipe your own butt.
Yeah,
You
I would
like
love that? I would love to have a bidet that just shoots up into my asshole
Mr.
and
Big
cleans
has
it
a
up.
poo-poo butt. And Aiden cleans his butthole by himself.
I don't think Mr. Big has a poo-poo butthole. I think he has a bidet. And I think that shoots up into his asshole and cleans it for him. Yeah, I don't think he's ever reached around to wipe his asshole because he doesn't need to do that.
So he walks around with a wet, clean, but wet butthole.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Carrie shouldn't be with Big because he has a sloppy butthole?
A poo-poo butthole.
A poo-poo butthole.
You don't know he has a poo-poo butthole.
I am looking at the evidence and it points to poo-poo butthole.
He wears Lalabo, okay?
You can wear Lalabo and have a poo-poo butthole.
I don't think so. Why? He has good soap. He doesn't have a poo-poo butthole.
Of course he has a poo-poo butthole. He doesn't know how to drive, okay? He always wears very thick suits, so captures the moisture of a poo-poo butthole. Tweed covers up poo-poo very easily. He's always running away, right? Randomly, he's like, I gotta go. Why do you think that is? He's like, I shit myself, and I need my assistant to come clean it out because I don't know how to do it.
He doesn't have a poo-poo butthole. He's very wealthy. If anything, he wipes it with dollar bills, $100 bills, and has an assistant do it for him. Maybe he has someone in his bathroom that just cleans his asshole. I'm telling you, he doesn't have a poo-poo butthole, so stop saying he has a poo-poo butthole because he doesn't have a poo-poo butthole.
Aiden just felt like he talks during sex. He asks you
yes,
how are
let's
you
con-
doing?
let's converse.
No, I
Let's
don't
do
want
riddles.
to hear anything
That's fun.
when we're hooking up.
Yes.
I
Why
just
is
want
the
to hear
man
the
hanging there and
sound. I
there's
just want to
water?
hear the sound of Big's butt cheeks clapping.
Yeah,
That's
messy,
all I want to
dirty
hear.
butt.
You hear that?
Stop clapping!
You think his butt claps like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No freaking way.
yeah. I think
If
he
any,
works
not
it.
turned on by that?
that means it's like soft and mushy. If
If anyone has a good butt, it's Aiden because he's doing all these squats, sanding, picking up. Look at
Look
that.
at her
I'm
ass.
working my quads.
Look at her muscles.
Look at I'm this and then this.
Tight.
This is what Mr. Big does for exercise. Here's my dollar. Here's my dollar. If anything, these two fingers are good, so you can just grab your.
Yeah, any exercise with money I'm into.
Yeah. Damn, you started off strong, bitch. Like, I can't. How do I beat that? Fuck.
Like,
My whole face was like, okay, you won. I'm gonna be that person. Not all Trump supporters.
okay.
I don't want to be that.